Hey friends, welcome back to another face mask alchemy video. I'm kind of like because I'm excited to talk about this mask because I personally love it. I love the oil that's coming alongside it and I can't wait to tell you about it. So I want to make a little disclaimer in this video and say that in a lot of my videos I get into the scientific aspect of some of these ingredients, but with the face mask alchemy videos you might feel that sometimes they're a little more fluffy. And that's because the FDA has said very clearly that cosmetic products can only affect the appearance of the skin. They should not make any claims that the product affects the structure of the skin. That would cause it to fall into the pharmaceutical or drug category. So as a nurse, I know that that's very important for me to stick to that. So instead of saying anti-inflammatory, I have to say things like reduces redness. Instead of saying that it prevents collagen breakdown, I have to say that it keeps the skin looking firm. It is what it is. Okay, so let's jump into the mask. Ancient ingredients meets modern alchemy. So the reason I wanted to go with Magi was because even though it crosses into the biblical story and maybe not everyone celebrates the Christian Christmas, the Magi actually were a real thing, and they actually were ancient magicians, ancient alchemists. So I wanted to kind of reference that and reference the holidays, and then I also wanted to reference that all of these ingredients have been used for centuries and are renowned for their skin therapeutic properties. So let's jump in. The basis of the mask is Rhassoul clay, mined from the Atlas Mountains of Morocco. This clay is known for its potent cleansing ability and its soothing ability. Next, I threw in a little colloidal oatmeal. I know that no matter where you live in the country, you are experiencing some weather changes, and a lot of times that can make our skin feel irritated. So the number one word you hear when you talk about colloidal oatmeal is soothing. Now that forms the basis of the mask, and then next we have sort of our active ingredients. First up is calendula powder. Calendula powder is ground marigolds. It's a known redness reducer. It's an ancient ingredient. Then we have some turmeric in there, another ingredient that's known for reducing redness and infusing vitality into the skin, as well as brightening the skin. And lastly, a little bit of aloe powder. It just feels wonderful and cooling to the skin. So I want to point out a couple things about this mask. It is a powerhouse mask. It is a simple mask, but these ingredients are all working together to try to reinvigorate the skin and repair maybe what we're doing to it at the holidays. We're eating a lot of sugar, we're maybe drinking a lot more alcohol, we're wearing a little bit more makeup, and all of these things can be stressing our skin. So that's why I really wanted to make it a very soothing, a very redness reducing mask. Now, one thing I want to point out is the turmeric does actually have a warming sensation, even in the small percentage that I've used. So it should not ever feel uncomfortable, and that's why I want to stress the importance of a patch test. I also want to stress that when you're using clay masks, you need to use a thin layer. Don't put it on super thick, because remember, these are potent ingredients. Okay, now about the oil. I am so proud of this oil, and I think you're gonna love it. It's a beautiful blend of jojoba oil, which we know is a liquid wax that helps to plump the skin, that helps to work with our natural lipid barrier. And then I've included some sandalwood nut oil. Now, don't get it confused with essential oils, sandalwood essential oils, which is extracted from steaming the bark. No, this is actually made from the nuts. And so if you have a nut allergy, you may want to definitely patch test this oil as well. But the cool thing about this oil is it's just a powerhouse. And they've actually done a lot of research on the benefits. And just a simple use, just a small amount, shows a very big effect, in helping the skin retain firmness. So I wanted to include this beautiful oil so that you can either include it in the mask or use it as an extra added dropper to your moisturizer at night to really give your skin that glow, that sort of extra edge that it needs during the holidays. And so then I've put a little bit of myrrh CO2 extract in there, which is another ancient ingredient known to have been used by the Egyptians as well as just a very tiny amount of frankincense essential oil. You know I don't go crazy with the essential oils. I've never put them in any product before. I'm probably not going to put them in very many products coming up here, probably close to none, except that I feel like frankincense is one of those oils that it's stood the test of time for safety in skin, and it's such a small amount that you really don't even detect the scent. I believe those oils are potent and should be used with care, so you're not going to find me using them very often or in heavy concentrations. Alright, that was the mask this month. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I hope you guys are excited. Like I said, I'm really excited about this mask. It's one of my favorites. So, thanks for watching. Bye.